Black Eyed and Blues Show 99, June 11th, 2013. We return after a 3-week hiatus with a review of this year's Black Eyed and Blues Fest, who made it to the Connecticut Blues Challenge Finals, and more new music than ever before, starting right now.
This is the Hartford Online Radio Network. 21st Century Audio. Delivered. onthehorn.com.
Bandwidth for On the Horn is provided by Amazon S3 servers. Amazon S3 is storage over the internet. You can retrieve any amount of data at any time from anywhere on the web. All highly scalable, reliable, secure, fast, and inexpensive. All from a name you trust. It's Amazon. For more information about Amazon S3 storage, visit aws.amazon.com. And now, for my friends who I was listening and hanging out with on Google Plus Hangouts, the man we are now going to refer to as Brian T. Leaves. It's Brian T. Lee.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian T. Lee, and this is the Black Eyed and Blues Music Show. Black Eyed and Blues is sponsored by Gateway Financial Partners and the accounting firm of Budwitz and Meyerjack. Brian, I love shows like this. More than half the playlists that we have, first-timers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we're getting a lot of stuff out there. It's really cool. There seems to be a little bit of a buzz going on about the show.
And not just in our headphones?
Not just in our headphones either, yeah.
We had a big storm, so if you guys hear a buzz, we know it's there.
We know it's there.
We just don't know what to do about
We can't fix it.
Yeah.
I figure I will introduce the show by saying this is the traffic report I heard on the way in. I forget which one of the stations it was. They said, if you're about to leave Hartford, there is an accident on 84, 91, 2, and 3. That's everything. That's every single road out of the town. Yeah. How do you get out? It took me. I left at 5:15. By the way, and you called me at 6:05, and I was still in the car.
Yeah.
We're, 12 miles away?
Yeah, no, that's slow going.
Oh, it was miserable. Before we go any farther with the show, I would like to introduce my producer here at onthehorn.com, Mr. Brian Parker.
Thank you.
How have you been for these many weeks?
Hey, I'm good. Let's see what happened. I shot even par, and I bought a new car.
What'd you buy?
I bought a dad car.
Uh-oh.
It's not a minivan.
Well, is it a crossover?
It's definitely cross. They call it SUV,
That's
but you
minivan.
look at it and you're like, you know what? No. Crossover's not minivan, but they're not SUVs.
Okay.
What they are, station wagon. It's a Toyota Highlander.
Well, I will say this. On my registration, it actually says that my vehicle, my Xterra, is a station wagon. So.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah. No, that's not a station wagon.
But
for
yours is
goodness sakes.
yours is really a truck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I refer to it as a truck. I don't say, hey, let's go throw some things into the station wagon. I say, you throw it in the truck. Come on, girl, let's go.
There you go. I had an Xterra, a nice blue one for a while. Yes.
It takes a beating, doesn't it?
We were not friendly to it.
Yeah. I'm good to mine, but it didn't really, it takes a pounding, so I love that thing. This past Friday was our Blues Festival. Yeah. The 14th annual Black Eyed and Blues Festival. It was supposed to be held, if you hadn't heard, in Bushnell Park. There was a slight issue here last Friday. The monsoon rains that we got 5 inches of rain in this immediate area, so we were forced to move the show to the Great Hall at Union Station. Do you know where that is, Brian, or no?
Yes.
Part of the Hot Tomatoes and train station building?
Yep. Hillary had her wedding shower there.
Oh, yeah? That's a big room.
Cool.
She's got that many friends?
She has that many friends.
That's a huge room. That holds like 1,000.
Well, she's got a lot of friends.
Good for her. That's awesome.
I know.
One of the performers that played there is one of the new additions to the show was Barents Whitfield and the Savages from Boston, Massachusetts. They were fantastic. A lot of energy. Really, really great playing. This is from Barents and the Savages. The song is called "My Baby Didn't Come Home Last Night."
Well, I asked everybody if my baby I'm the queen of the jungle. Want you to be my man. I'm the queen of the jungle. Take me by my hand. I'm a soldier of love out on the battlefield. Yeah, I'm a jungle cat romancer. Sweet jungle dancer, uptown in blue light, body sway, well alright, hips shake like this. Can you do the jungle twist? Pull the key and the light, line roll, the tiger walk, silhouette, slow kiss. Now you do the jungle twist. I got a leopard skin kimono. Man, I'm dressed to kill. Put a shine on my shoes, a $2,500 bills. I'm an Amazon warrior, nothing gonna hold me down. 'Cause I'm a smooth jungle talker, wild jungle stalker, uptown in blue light, your body sway, well alright, hips shake like this. Now you do the jungle twist. Yeah. There you know I'm coming when those jungle vines start shaking. You feel a tropical heat wave, baby, and a love vibration. I'm gonna sneak up on you, sugar, and I'm gonna get you. 'Cause I'm a jungle kind of love maker. Real jungle heartbreaker, uptown in blue light, your body sway, well alright, hips shake like this. Can you do the jungle twist? Pull the key down the lock, line roll, tiger walk, silhouette, slow kiss. Now you do the jungle twist. Now you do the jungle twist. Now you do the jungle twist. Come on, do it, the jungle twist. Get down with it, the jungle twist. Get down with it, baby, jungle twist. Come on, do it, the jungle twist. Get down right now, the jungle twist. Come on, do it, the jungle twist. Come on, do it, the jungle twist. Jungle twist, yeah.
So, in my hands, we can tell people about this later
We can.
in just a moment or two because you have to backplay this marvelous song.
I will do that right now. That was
But I have
Christine.
this big one right here.
That was Christine Ullman and Rebel Montez with Jungle Twist from her album Strip. Christine and Rebel Montez will be performed, at the Black Eyed and Blues Festival this past Friday. If you missed them, you can catch them out at the Mystic Blues Festival on the 29th of June. They'll be performing at the Shipyard stage. That's a cool festival. They've got stages set up in like Mystic and Westerly and Groton. So it's like a little triangle of different places where you can go catch great blues music. And that leads us into this week's Feed Our Friends contest. And Brian's excited about something, so tell the people, what do you got?
In my hand, I have 30 Black Eyed and Blues gift cards.
You do?
30 of them. And you know what they're worth? $100 each. That's right, $3,000 worth of value right here in my grubby little hands. For those of you watching live, I will put my camera up so you can see. Look how thick that is. That's $3,000
Just like that.
of gift cards, if you were ever interested. That's what it looks like. So we're going to start giving this away, but what we need to do is figure out how you're going to give these away. And I don't really know.
If anybody's got suggestions,
But if you have suggestions.
we're open to that.
Yes.
We are kind of drawing a blank on this right now, but in the meantime,
I want you to do something fun. You know, like make a video and email it to us. Email
do
us
something with all-
the YouTube link or something.
everyone knows you can do some type of video on almost every single phone now.
Yeah.
So that's one option.
That's true. I wonder how they would get it to us, though.
Email. They could just email us here at the station.
Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, it's just a lot to push through a phone.
Well,
Okay.
we'll figure something out. We'll get something. I'm sure somebody in this audience will come up with an idea for us that's brilliant.
Email us music@onthehorn.com
onthehorn.com.
for your ideas.
And we will read everything and take it seriously.
And by that, I mean Brian Lee will
Right.
read them.
Right.
Because that's his email
Because that's my
address.
email.
Have you noticed that I've stripped all of my email addresses out of everything?
Yes.
Everything is, yeah, just was you.
Just send it to-
director, Brian Lee.
Just send that to him.
That'd be great.
That way I don't have to read it. So that won't be for a couple of weeks, though, unless you want to give away 250s right now. What do you think? This is the 99th show, for goodness sakes. The least we could do, I say we give them 100 this week and 100 next.
How about we start
On 100? 100
Yeah.
on 100?
I say we start on 100 on 100.
Okay.
100 on 100.
I like it.
$100 for 100 shows.
Which is next week.
Which is next week.
So then let me tell you about our Feed Our Friends program here
Please
at
tell me about it.
onthehorn.com. Each week, our Facebook friends have a chance to win a $50 gift card to Black Eyed Sally's in Hartford. All you have to do is friend our Facebook fan page and you're in the running. What happens is each week at random, we draw 3 names from our Facebook friends list and post them on our fan page wall. The first to respond before the end of the show is the winner. This week, we want you to respond to our Facebook. Well, no, that's for later on. $50 from Black Eyed Sally's and onthehorn.com. This week's contestants are Eugene Dobbs, Daniel Hansel, and Bob Scully.
You know what? I didn't put those names on Facebook yet.
Well,
Where are they? Feed our friend. Okay, here it is.
You got it?
Yep.
Those 3 have until the end of the show to respond to our Facebook fan page. Just post something nice. Good luck. And now back to the music. This past Saturday evening, we had Aaron Harp and the Delta Swingers back at Sally's. I was pretty excited because the guy who is the drummer in their band, I believe he was, is the president of their record label. He's had no idea that we do this show, and he's very interested in maybe getting us a bunch more music.
That would be great.
So we're looking at. I've got to get in touch with him tomorrow probably, and we'll be getting a bunch of stuff from VizTone, which is based in Massachusetts. So from their live album, Live at Rosie's Place, here's Aaron Harp and the Delta Swingers with Bye Bye Blues.
It is by and by, baby, by and by. I said it's by and by, baby, won't you by and by? Then
At home, work, or your favorite coffee shop, if there's a Wi-Fi connection, get on the horn. Hartford's heart and soul. onthehorn.com.
Well, I try not to cry, even though it seems though I reach real high, I still can't touch my dreams. Though it seems I've lost my way, I'll get back on track, it'll be okay. 'Cause tomorrow is gonna be a better day. Yes, tomorrow is gonna be a better day. When it seems it can't get much worse, you know it usually does. But behind life's darkest clouds always lies a sun. Sometimes the tears are hard to hide, but I can't give up, I got too much pride. 'Cause tomorrow is gonna be a better day. Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a better day. If I could just get a glimpse of where my life's supposed to lead, I would walk the path that was laid out just for me. It might be right, it might be wrong, but I still got my pride and I still got a song. 'Cause tomorrow is gonna be a better day. Tomorrow is gonna be a better day. When your heart is aching and it feels like you can't go on, and there's no place where you feel like you belong, just take life day by day. Hang in there, it'll be okay. 'Cause tomorrow is gonna be a better day. And I said tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Now this life we lead, it's just a test of our faith. It can bruise your soul if you let it run away. When life seems like one sad song, keep your faith 'cause it won't be long. 'Cause tomorrow is gonna be a better day. I said tomorrow's gonna be a better day. I said tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Yeah, 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 yeah. I said tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Yeah. Oh.
The guys who had to choose between online radio or underwater pole vaulting.
I don't understand what's going on here.
It was an easy choice.
Oh, yeah.
On the Horn.
onthehorn.com.
This time I'm walking to New Orleans. I'm walking to New Orleans. When I get to walking home, I'm going back home to you. Got to New Orleans. Got my suitcase in my hand. Now ain't that a shame? I'm leaving here today. I'm going back home to stay. Back to New Orleans. She used to be my honey till she spent all my money. Yeah. If I heard her cry, I'd see her by and by. Back to New Orleans. Suitcase in my hand. Now ain't that a shame? I'm leaving here today. I'm going back home to stay. Going back to New Orleans. Got no time for talking. I got to keep on walking, yeah. New Orleans is my home. Reason why I'm gone. Back to New Orleans.
Black Eyed and Blues music show.
Sorry, I really like that. I just didn't want to get into it.
It is sort of it's sort of happy lumbering.
Yeah.
I don't know, just
Yeah.
it kind of makes you feel good.
So that was one of the bands that was in the Connecticut Blues Challenge. This year we had more new bands enter the challenge in the 6 years that I've been doing this.
And why is that? I take credit for it. I take credit right here.
I like to think it was us.
Okay, it's gonna be us.
That's what I think it was us.
All right.
So for anybody
It was
who's
more
interested,
me, but
for anyone who's interested, and this is kind of important now, June 22nd, which is a Saturday,
Yeah.
are the Connecticut Blues Challenge finals. They'll be held at the Hannon Hatch VFW in West Hartford.
Mm-hmm.
The finalists are Mike Law and the Playboys,
Okay.
Junior Krause and the Shakes,
we like them very much.
absolutely, and Mike Law too. Mike Law is great. Easy Baby, The Suit, Tie and Thirsty,
Suit Tie and Thirst, I know. Who's Easy Baby?
Easy Baby,
do we know them?
we don't have anything by them. She's a great singer. She's a lot of fun. And the band that you
Easy
just
Baby.
heard, which was the Mystic Horns covering the classic Fats Domino tune, Walking in New Orleans. I like that. I like that baritone in the back, too. Before that, you heard a guy who used to play at Sally's all the time. He told me when he was there last Thursday that he hadn't been at Sally's in 10 years. He moved to Vegas. His name is Chris Tofield. I absolutely want him to come back and play anytime that he wants to. He did one of the most beautiful versions of Etta James's I'd Rather Go Blind that I've ever heard. So hopefully if he decides he wants to come back to Connecticut again, he calls up James and Sally's and we can make something work.
That would be great. Did you say the finals were on the 22nd
The
of
22nd
June?
of June.
The Saturday?
Saturday.
Can't go.
Why?
Going to Harry Connick Jr.
That's crap.
It's true.
That's crap. Harry Connick's in the afternoon. Finals are in the Harry Connick's in the evening. Finals are in the
Harry
afternoon.
Is at,
It's got to be 7
it's
o'clock,
8 p.m.
8 o'clock. Yeah, you can go in the afternoon.
All right.
I won't be there, but
Oh, here
I'll tell you
it
why.
comes.
Do you know why?
I don't
Do you
know.
remember? Do you remember Paulie's?
It's crap. That's
Paulie's
crap. Whatever you
NOLA,
say now is crap.
Paulie's NOLA Jazz and Blues Fest, and we had Paulie on from his car popping a beer last year.
Hey, it's Paulie.
Paulie's festival is that weekend, so
All right.
I'm most
Tell
likely
us to send
tied
some
up.
listeners, for crying out loud. We're playing this stuff nonstop.
I will.
All right.
I'll make sure I do that. Next up is a guy who I met when I was in 8th grade, and so was he. He introduced me to music. He made me my first cassette tapes. I can tell you what they were. I still own them.
Wow.
It was the Kinks, One for the Road, and the Beatles. It was a bootleg called Five Nights in a Judo Arena.
Little bromance did you have there in the 8th grade?
No, we were just friends. He was trying to introduce me to the finer things in life. This guy actually went on to be
Jeffy.
a pretty good musician.
Oh, T-Bone. Did they call
He
you
said-
T-Bone back then?
No, no. He had an album produced by Pete Townsend from The Who,
Uh-huh.
and just 2
That's
weeks
that
ago,
big.
yeah, and just 2 weeks ago played with all of the guys two of the guys, Lawrence Juber and Steve Hawley from Wings. He did the re-release of Paul McCartney's Wings Over America show in New York City at the Cutting Room.
Yes, they had some great reviews from that show.
Absolutely, absolutely. So
You can
this
actually
is,
buy this on iTunes.
You can buy this on iTunes. This is from his album Birds of Paradox. It came out last year. The song is called Babylon. Tell me what you think.
Well, in Babylon, they wear bikinis, tied red in tiny string bikinis. In Babylon, there is no winter, summertime all the time, and no winter.
The Hartford Online Radio Network. On the Horn.
onthehorn.com.
Well, all last night I laid in my bedroom alone. Well, all last night I laid in my bedroom alone. Landlady said I had a call, I was too evil to answer the phone. You know she's so pretty, but she still runs around on me. Well, you know she's so pretty, but she still runs around on me. Well, you know you don't love me, go ahead and leave me be. Well, you know she's so pretty, she still runs around on me. Yes, you know she's so pretty, but she still runs around on me. Well, you know you don't love me, go ahead and leave me be. Well, I'm so tired of begging, trying to get you to treat me right. Yes, I'm so tired of begging, trying to get you to treat me right. I have the blues all day, and I'm worried the rest of the night.
onthehorn.com.
onthehorn.com.
Eye for an eye is what I say. Why others hold hands and kneel and pray. The only way I see make things right is to hold your ground and stand up and fight. can tell your feelings and explain your side. But the devil in all people, he will only hide until it's time. Spread his disease. Bring all those praying down to their knees. Pretty, but it must be done. Things need to be stopped, babe, before they've begun. It's like a good book says, you can give it a try. A tooth for a tooth, babe. And an eye for an eye.
It's Doug Deming and the Jewel Tones, Eye for an Eye from their album What's It Gonna Take. Before that, you heard Dennis Grunling with She's So Pretty from his latest release, Rockin' All Day. Both Dennis and Doug will be performing together at Sally's on the 20th of July. Be sure to stop in for that. But now we got the Black Eyed News with Brian Lee, and here he is.
As far as the music news has been concerned lately, it's been kind of quiet. And I found this story. I thought it was kind of cool. Bob Dylan was inducted into the Academy of Arts and Letters 3 weeks ago.
Arts and Letters?
Arts and Letters. This is a 115-year-old society, honor society, basically, that is proud to call itself elite and the home to some of the country's leading writers, composers, architects, painters, and sculptors. Dylan was inducted as an honorary member, becoming the first rock star to join the Academy. I will ask you. Our audience probably can't answer us because we haven't thrown the number out. I'll ask you, do you find lyrics poetry?
Do I find lyrics?
Yeah, do you find that lyrics are poetry? Because usually it's only poets and writers that are brought into the society.
Yeah, lyrics on their own, yes, I think can certainly be poetry. It can be, I mean, lyrics are more of the traditional poetry sense, but I like a lot of the free-form stuff.
Sure.
And I think Dylan is more of the free-form. So, yeah, I would agree.
Cool.
That's what it is. I mean, it's just poetry put to music.
Right, exactly. You know. I think Dylan is one of the most. I think he's probably our greatest writer in the history of this country.
I'm not going to agree with that, but I think he is a good songwriter.
I think it's more than that. I think there's more than just great songwriter. I think he's. I will go much deeper on that.
Okay.
Next up was an interview that try it again. Next up was an interview that I read with the great Eddie Shaw, who played at Black Eyed Sally's a few months back, talking about playing with Howlin' Wolf back in the 60s and 50s. He said, back then, Howlin' Wolf was one of the only people who insured his band members so that if they got laid off, they could collect unemployment. Nobody did that.
How do you insure? I don't understand that.
Hey, he took out some type of an insurance policy at the time.
So
that these guys
laid off?
so if they couldn't perform or if they got hurt, they could go collect unemployment. Nobody did it back then. Nobody.
But they do that anyway.
Hmm?
They can do. Oh, I see what he's taking part of their paycheck and paying like Social Security.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody else did it.
Yeah, but
Nobody else did it.
no one probably wanted it to do it. They're like, no, dude, just give me the cash. I don't want you to take 12.5%.
That way I can go buy drugs.
Yo, this beer ain't gonna buy itself,
If you want to read the article, it's pretty interesting stuff.
The Blues Blast. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I get a lot of stuff from them. American Blues Scene's another one.
I love American Blues Scene. Yeah.
I do too.
Great website.
That's where I got this next one from. Greg Allman's
Look at that.
autobiography is about to be put to a movie.
Oh my gosh,
It'll be the same name.
This just came out last year?
Last year, yep.
Because we were talking about this.
Oh, absolutely. The book is called My Cross to Bear, and it goes through basically the movie is going to take the early part of their career. So I was hoping that Devin Allman, who is Greg's son, will actually get to play his uncle Dwayne. If you watch him play sometime, he looks a lot like Dwayne. He looks more like Dwayne than he does Greg. And if you watch him when he plays, he makes the same faces. He wouldn't even have anything to worry about.
And you know what? He has to do this because the people who know who Greg Allman are and that matter are, we are definitely the last of the line of who know the Allman brothers.
Yep.
Like, there are not, young 30-year-olds that know who the Allman brothers are.
No. But I'll be going to see them in a couple of weeks. We actually just saw Devin 2 weeks ago. He's awesome. He's such a great guy. He's such a talent. Would he come on? Probably when they're playing around. I don't see why he wouldn't. They're going to be playing in Fairfield. He has two different bands. He has the Devin Allman Band, and then he has the Royal Southern Brotherhood. The Royal Southern Brotherhood are going to be playing in August out in Collinsville, out at the Bridge Street Live. I will bet we could probably get him on. I had tried to get Devin on
if he's in
before.
Collinsville, we're going to be in the new studio then in Avon.
Right.
So that's
right. That's what I mean. We could probably get him to come down for dinner. Yeah. I'll buy him Black Eyed Sally's lunch.
Well, no, even up there. I mean, we'll take him out to one of the nice restaurants.
Sure.
On the strip there, Maximia or something.
That'd be nice.
I'll
even let you buy me the dinner you owe me.
I owe you dinner?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you know what I do.
I know.
Son of a...
That's pretty much it for the news this week. I figure we may as well just get right straight back into some music. Sugar Ray and the Blue Tones will also be on this 22nd of June. They are going to be playing down at Sally's. This is from Sugar Ray's album from 1991, a million years ago, called Don't Stand in My Way. The song is called A Moment of Passion.
Was a moment of passion. You deny me and try my love and call me old-fashioned. But if I can't have all your love, there's someone else you're thinking of. I don't want to poor man's ration. Out to deceive me. You wanna hold me, and you're longing to be with me. But I could tell from the start I was sharing your heart. So baby, please leave me. I've always been a possessive lover. I need to have a love of my own. If I ever saw you with another, you could call kiss me until the end of time. I want you to hug me, babe. I want you to kiss me, babe. Until the end of time. So tell me that you're longing to be mine. I want you to kiss me and hold me till the end of time. I want you to hug me and kiss me and hold me. I want you to hold me until the end of time. End of time. Till the end of time. Till the end of time, babe. I want you to hold me, baby. I want you to squeeze me, baby. I need you, baby. I don't mean to do you no wrong. Hey, baby. I want your love. I need you, baby. Ooh, yeah, baby. All right now.
At home, work, or your favorite coffee shop. If there's a Wi-Fi connection, get on the horn. Hartford's Heart and Soul.
onthehorn.com.
Got me a job, plenty of pay, and I don't usually work too late. I don't
tougher than a marble, smoother than 60 grit sandpaper. On the Horn.
onthehorn.com.
Meter maid wrote a ticket, put it on my hood. I said, look at the time, honey, you know that I'm still good. She waggled her finger right up in my face and said, take it to the courthouse if you want to state your case. So you know what I said?
What did you say?
I said, see you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. I said, see you next Tuesday. I don't want to deal with you today. Finished up a two-nighter 50 miles away. The club owner gone home, forgot to leave my pay. The bartender said, sorry, honey, this till is closed. You have to drive back here tomorrow if you want to get your dough. So you know what I said?
What did you say?
I said, see you next Tuesday. I said, see you next Tuesday. Oh, see you next Tuesday. I wish I didn't have to deal with you today. I was walking downtown when a rally caught my eye. A woman at the podium about to speech a bye. She was wearing Neiman Marcus and her kids were oily Lee. She said, I'm a poor soccer mom, you ought to vote for me. So you know what I screamed? What? See you next Tuesday. I screamed, see you next Tuesday. Oh, see you next Tuesday. Ain't nobody gonna know you on Wednesday. I said, see you next Tuesday. I'm sick of you flapping your lips. Oh, yeah. See you next Tuesday. I don't want to deal with you today.
That was bass player Lisa Mann, along with her really good band. They'll be at Black Eyed Sally's on the 21st of June with the person that you heard before.
Does she have a really bad band?
No, that's actually the name of the band, the really good band. Before that, you heard Diana Blue. Lisa Mann and Diana Blue are going to be performing together on the 21st of June. From Lisa, you heard See You Next Tuesday from her album Satisfied. From Diana Blue, you heard
Not to be confused
Restless.
with the very famous Flipper Dave song, See You Next Tuesday.
Correct. Totally different.
Which means, see you next Tuesday.
When I don't feel like dealing with you this week, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
From Diane Blue, you heard Restless from the album Here I Am. Much like every other week, the last two tunes of the night are who's playing down at Sally's this weekend. Friday comes up first. Chris Massey Band is playing. Chris is a country singer-songwriter from the Atlanta area. Never played at Sally's before. Sent me a bunch of tunes. Everything I've heard sounds a lot like Mellencamp or Jerry Jeff Walker. So this is Chris Massey with a song called Taking Pills.
better than a cod liver shake, and a lot more accessible. On the Horn.
onthehorn.com.
All aboard. There's a freedom train coming. Don't need no whiskey. Just like the river. Can't you hear the train? Oh, she's coming. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let memory talk to me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let memory touch me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got, take care of me. I'm drowning in Whiskey River, feeling your heart ring through my soul, feeling the alcohol just rolling through my mind, and the love you left so cold. I'm drowning in a Whiskey River, bathing my memories mine in the wetness of its soul, feeling the amber current flowing from my mind to warm an empty heart you left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory touch me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got, take care of me. I'm drowning in a Whiskey River, feeling your heart run through my soul, feeling the alcohol just rolling through my mind, and the love you left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory touch me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got, take care of me.
Here's this week's rundown. Tuesday, May 28th? No. What is today's date? The 11th. June 11th. Tuesday, June 11th. Mike Palin's Other Orchestra. Did you guys see the thing I posted last week? Brian McDonald sang with the orchestra.
I did not see it, but that's very cool. What
it
orchestra?
was really cool with Palin's Other Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wednesday, June the 12th. Thank you. Willie J. Laws. I don't know how I don't have the dates right on this. Friday, June 14th, Chris Massey. Saturday, June 15th, Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood. Monday, June 18th? Yeah, Monday, June 18th. Chris Allen's quartet will be performing. That's it for me for this week. Next week will be our 100th episode of this show. Hopefully I'll get the dates fixed by then. I hope to see you down at Black Eyed Sally's this week, but if not, please continue to support live music wherever you go. See you guys next week. Bye.